And prominent Santa Fe attorney Carlos Fierro takes the stand, trying to convince a jury he was not to blame for the death of a man in a DWI crash. Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. Both sides have rested and closing arguments are going on right now in Carlos Fierro's vehicular homicide trial. He's accused of hitting and killing William Tenorio last November after a night of drinking in Santa Fe. This morning, Fierro took the stand in his own defense. News 13's Caitlin McCarthy is live at Santa Fe District Court with more.
Kim, during closing arguments, prosecutors scolded Carlos Fierro and his passenger, former state police officer Alfred Lovato, for driving drunk.
We have a man who's an attorney, who's an officer of the court, who's taken an oath to uphold the laws of New Mexico, making a decision to drive drunk. And who's with him? A New Mexico State police officer. He didn't talk about
Prosecutor Angela Pacheco went over eyewitness testimonies again for jurors. She called Fierro's decision to drink and drive reckless and said there's a silence in the courtroom because William Tenorio can't be there, telling the jurors what he experienced that night. This morning, Carlos Fierro testified in his own defense. He admitted to drinking and driving. He said he had 6 drinks that night at Rio Chama, where he went with Alfred Lovato. However, his blood alcohol levels showed he was nearly 3 times the presumed level of intoxication after the crash. Fierro said he and Lovato later went to Willie's Blues Club, where Fierro said he met and talked with William Tenorio for a long time. Fierro and Lovato left the bar but drove back because Fierro forgot his debit card. He testified he did not remember hitting Tenorio. Instead, Fierro thought a rock hit his windshield. He said he didn't find out until he was in police custody.
He said you hit somebody. And he's probably going to die. I don't think he's going to make it. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? I said, what? And he said, yeah, bro, he's probably going to die. He's not going to make it, he said.
Now, Fierro also testified that his car headlights were on after he left Willie's Blues Club, while several witnesses testified last week that they saw those headlights off. Now, the defense closing arguments are underway as we speak, and Judge Michael V. Hill expects this case to be in the jury's hands by the end of this afternoon. I'll have the latest on News 13 at 5:30. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Caitlin. Now, Alfred Lovato also faces vehicular homicide trials. His trial date has not yet been set.